Hello and welcome to Reflections, Patient Stories with Dr. Suma Sandhyala, a show where we tend to present real patients expressing their journey of rediscovering themselves through the cosmetic surgery. I am Dr. Suma Sandhyala, a board certified plastic and cosmetic surgeon. In this podcast, I would like to show not only the science behind this beauty, but also many stories of courage, confidence, and change. With each episode, we sit with the patients, telling their own stories about their decisions, doubts, and the joy post transformation. In this episode, let's welcome our esteemed guest, a patient who came forward to express her story about a breast reduction. Let's welcome her. So, hi Andy. ప్లీజ్ టెల్ us about yourself. అంటే ఏం చేస్తారు, ఎలా తెలిసింది మా క్లినిక్ గురించి?
హాయ్ అండి, నేను ఒక సీనియర్ టెక్నికల్ రైటర్ అండ్ ఐ హ్యావ్ అబౌట్ 25 years of experience in my field, and I have some medical issues for which I was conversing with my cousin. So she told me about the procedure and advised me that I meet you. That's how I came in contact with you, and from there our journey together started to make myself better and confident.
Yeah. సో నార్మల్గా మీరు ఇక్కడికి వచ్చే ముందు వాట్ వర్ యువర్ ఫీలింగ్స్ అబౌట్ ఇట్? అంటే వర్ యూ ప్రిపేర్డ్ ఫర్ ద సర్జరీ ఆర్ వెళ్ళి చూద్దాము అసలు ఏంటి, చేయొచ్చా లేదా అని డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయా?
సో ద ఫాలో అప్ యాక్చువల్గా నేను ఒక కాల్ చేసిన తర్వాత ఐ జస్ట్ కేమ్ టు నో అబౌట్ కపుల్ ఆఫ్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్. ఐ గాట్ సమ్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ అబౌట్ యువర్ ప్రొసీజర్ అండ్ ఆల్. దెన్ యువర్ మార్కెటింగ్ పర్సన్ టోల్డ్ మీ టు మీట్ యూ వన్ డే అండ్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ వాట్స్ best way to approach it. ఈ ప్రాసెస్ చేయించుకోవాలని ఆల్మోస్ట్ 1.5 years నుంచి I was trying to get in touch with somebody to know more about the procedure, because I know this process existed but I didn't know how to approach about it. So that's when I came in touch with you and your team, and from there I got confidence that yes, this could be done and it would make my life better. That's how I forced a way to get this operation done.
Got it. సో నార్మల్గా మీరు వచ్చిన కంప్లైంట్ వాజ్ హెవీ బ్రెస్ట్ అని చెప్పి వచ్చారు కదా. సో మామూలుగా పక్కన వాళ్ళు రిలేటివ్స్ వాళ్ళందరూ ఈ సర్జరీ కోసం వెళ్తున్నాము అంటే చాలా ఇన్హిబిషన్స్ అలా ఉంటాయి కదా. సో మీరు అవన్నీ దాటి హౌ కుడ్ యూ కమ్ అండ్ కన్సల్ట్ మీ అని?
The first thing is you don't have to talk to anybody about this. Okay. The second thing is once you make up your mind, you should say that yes, I can do it, and then I can tackle the other people.
That's a very nice suggestion.
Right.
నా చాలా మంది బ్రెస్ట్ కన్సర్న్స్ ఉన్న పేషెంట్స్కి ఈ అంటే ఈ వర్డింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ అ పేషెంట్ కమింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ అ పేషెంట్స్ మౌత్ ఈస్ వెరీ సపోర్టివ్. ఎందుకంటే మన ఇండియా సినారియోలో ఇంకా ఉమెన్ తన బ్రెస్ట్ ఇష్యూస్ గురించి మాట్లాడుకోవడానికి చాలా ఇన్హిబిషన్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఓవర్ మై ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఎంతోమంది ఉమెన్ తెలియకుండా వచ్చి మాట్లాడే వాళ్ళు కూడా ఉన్నారు. సో దట్ విల్ బీ వెరీ వాల్యుబుల్ టు ఆల్ అవర్ పేషెంట్స్. సో బ్రెస్ట్ రిలేటెడ్ ఇష్యూ కదా, కాస్మెటిక్ కదా, ఎందుకు రిస్క్ అని అనిపించలేదా మీకు?
లేదు, ఎందుకంటే చాలా మంది విమెన్కి దే డోంట్ అండర్స్టాండ్ దట్ బ్రెస్ట్ రిడక్షన్ హెల్ప్స్ యూ ఇన్ మెనీ వేస్. Number one, obese especially. In my case, I'm going through my postmenopausal issues. So that is one concern where most of the women go through this, right? And the weight gain is already there happening for them. They do not realize it. There are cravings. You put on a lot of weight, and ultimately for an Indian woman, most of the weight falls on the breast, one area. Okay. So that affects your lifestyle, your confidence, your back hurts like crazy. All the women say my back is aching, but they don't know which part of it is aching. First part is your upper back. That actually is impacted because of your heavy breasts. So nobody talks about it. That's because we are working, we are 50, we are post the menopausal issue. It doesn't matter what age you are, but having heavy breasts will definitely affect you in your back area. And then shoulders, you do not get right, undergarments also. That also is one issue that nobody wants to talk about it and silently bear the pain that happens with them. So I think all of the women who go through these issues should understand that this is not a cosmetic surgery. Yes, in some cases it might be, but in most of the cases, women like me who have to work every day go through, you know, it gives a lot of confidence when you go through this surgery and correct it. It's not that we want it to be big. Yes, we want it, but it has to be within the means, which enhances your confidence. You look good, you get better dresses.
Correct.
Yeah, all this helps you. It's not about
additional advantages.
These are all the additional advantages. The best thing is you are getting a pain relief.
Yes.
You can work better.
Yes.
Try bending with your heavy breasts, you will know the pain. Many people don't want to talk it, especially our Indian women, they have a lot of inhibitions. That's the reason why I think women should consider this surgery not as a part of cosmetic, but as you grow older or even younger ages. Today, because of hormonal imbalances, even young kids, women do have these problems, and they face, lot of judgment in the society.
Yeah,
and the perv looks something I have also gone through. Being a 50-year-old woman, you still have to go through that. So all this you can control, and you can step out with a lot of confidence, lesser pain, and do more work and be yourself like you always dreamed. At maybe for me, being at 50, this is an amazing experience that I'm going through right now. More confidence and happiness.
That's very, very, very well explained. Ante your complaint, this is not the first time that I'm listening to Anpisindi. Each and every woman with heavy breast, even similar complaints, various intensities.
Correct.
The back pain, neck pain, social inhibition, depression, and whatever you said, they can't wear clothes, even any common complaints. So I also agree, it is not a cosmetic surgery, it is more functional. And I agree with you. So that's coming from your mouth. I want my patients to know, whoever are scared to come to a plastic surgeon for their heavy breasts will now step forward, and it's like wearing two dumbbells in your neck and moving around
well
of
said.
Different weights.
Correct.
So very well said, Andy. So consultation ko vachinappudu, you had some queries and all. Ante were you satisfied? Queries annitki answers dorkaya? Were you confident that you will get your surgery done, Nani? When did you come to that conclusion?
When I consulted you, I knew about the surgery, that this can happen, but I didn't know how it will be taken up, or how long it will take for me to get cured, and whether really I'm going to be the same, or I'll feel better. A procedures anta naku knowledge ledu. So when I came to you, you had given me a very brief understanding by showing the already done procedures and all, how the other patients got help after the surgery and all. Then I started asking you questions about how long the procedure will take, and I was very surprised. I think all of the people who want to go through this surgery should know about this, that this is just one day. Not an inpatient procedure, but an outpatient procedure. And I was surprised, and I'm telling you, I was very thankful that you just did it in one day and sent me home back. Because normally, hospital stays are really, really depressing for some people. And when you did this surgery and sent me home by 8 o'clock, I was like so happy. And I didn't even know that I got operated. That smooth it was. Okay. I came, I got it done, and I went it. I had no understanding what was going through me through that moment. But then slowly, once the surgery was done, and the way you explained about the procedure, and you said, just sleep. Once you get up, you're transformed and you'll feel it. That kind of understanding I had, and the encouraging words of yours really made me go through this procedure with a lot of confidence. My husband was like sitting there and thinking, what is wrong with this lady? Why did she have to go through at this age of 50? But then he realized later that today I'm a better person as his wife, as a human being staying with him, and I'm less dependent on him for a couple of works. So, that the understanding what we got between us, the understanding from you to me, and all the patients should also know that this is a wonderful procedure, especially in my case where it was a very big medical complication because I had a spine surgery which had screws and plates, and that was affecting my quality of life. You're not doing it for the cosmetic region in my case, and many of the women cases, it's not about cosmetic surgery. It's about your quality of life, which you would lead going forward. You will be senile, you will grow old, you can't handle yourself with this kind of breasts and all going forward because you are dependent. Maybe, we cannot guarantee that, right? You're dependent on somebody else, and you'll always feel very, very ashamed to be in that position where you are requiring assistance, and you have some areas where you don't want to show it to other people, right? So this is one case where you will have peace of life. When you grow old, you grow with peace, happiness, health, and quality of life. That's the reason why I went through this surgery, and the consultation, the support I got from all of you during my procedure, hats off to your team. I think I never felt like I'm in a hospital. I felt like I was among my family members, like Akka and all that stuff. It was like very nice.
That's nice.
That's very nice. That's very nice. And that compassion actually gave me time to, understand that I have gone through this procedure and I'm going to be a better person from tomorrow.
Oh, that's
and with
nice.
Great quality of life.
That's nice. So when you were out of your anesthesia on the day of surgery, immediate how did you feel? Like you weight adanta you'll have pains, but how was it like recovery? Was it very painful or it was okay, tolerable? Ela anpichindi?
It was tolerable. Yeah, for the first 10 days it was difficult because you have those drain pipes and you have to carry and move around. And it's kind of a gory look when you look at it, but it's okay. You've gone through worse surgeries. People go through worse surgeries. This is nothing in front of them. And once you come out of the surgery, you wake up and you see that there's definitely pain, no questions asked. But it's not that drastic that you cannot bear it. You have medical facilities now where your pain can be controlled. With any surgery, any cut on your body, it's going to stay with you for a couple of days. You have to go through. But you still have pain management, which will help you through the process and you will feel better. So, నొప్పి ఉంటుందని మనం చేయించుకోకుండా ఉండకూడదు. కానీ ఆ నొప్పి కొన్ని రోజులు ఏదైనా అంతే, టైం విల్ హీల్ యూ. సేమ్ యువర్ బాడీ ఈజ్ వండర్ఫుల్ మెషిన్, మ్యాజికల్ మెషిన్. ఇట్ విల్ హీల్ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్. And it will be, it will be much better once you pass a month or 1.5 months. It took me like almost 2 months for me to come out of that pains because there were always some nagging pains. Okay. But now it's all kind of subsided. Kani untadi inka konni rojul varaku, internal tissue. It's a hell lot of tissue you have taken out, fat and tissue you have taken out. So it will be little time-taking process, but once that 3-month stage, like you have advised me, saying that it'll take a time of 3 to 6 months to come out of it, that's when I felt, yes, I'm going through a better phase of life after that painful, 15-20 days, 1 month. But ultimately, it's going to go away and you'll feel better.
Yeah. So, 10 days post-op, immediately after surgery, with day-to-day improvements unnaya, like your pain coming down, you're feeling better, ani you felt that, or was it very depressing? Why did I get the surgery done? Inta noppundi enti ala anpichinda?
No, because I knew what I would get as an end result. I was confident about it. Yeah, pain was there. I will not deny the pain because for some pain, is drastic because it's their bodily composition. Correct. So I cannot tell the intensity of pain one goes through after the surgery. But for me, yes, 15-20 days were very painful. But then I slowly, after the first 10 days, I think the maximum intensity of pain was the first 10 days. But after that, I think I was comfortable. It could be managed with painkillers and the strips. Those were magic, I tell you. Okay. Those were very nice.
Yeah.
Because instead of those ingested painkillers.
correct.
I definitely believe that.
Transdermal patches.
Transdermal patches, right?
Correct.
Sorry about it. I
Yeah,
forgot.
no.
So that
Completely
was
fine.
one that was one very good medication I got
Good,
to
good.
control my pain.
Okay.
And the best thing is there were not many medications. That's the best part, because normally when anybody goes through surgery, it's like you take 3 in the morning, 10 in the evening or afternoon. No, it's not like that. You have minimum medication and you let your body support your surgery. That's the best part of this surgery, I felt, because I've seen it. You have not suggested a lot of medication, but you told it will take time, but your body will heal yourself. Just give it some time. That's the best part of it.
Correct. సో మీకు కంప్రెషన్ గార్మెంట్స్ అవి ఇచ్చాం కదా, వాజ్ ఇట్ కంఫర్టబుల్ వేరింగ్ కంప్రెషన్ గార్మెంట్స్? లైక్ వాజ్ ఇట్ హెల్ప్ఫుల్ ఫర్ యూ ఇన్ రిడక్షన్ ఆఫ్ పెయిన్ ఆర్ యువర్ సిమ్టమ్స్? హౌ డిడ్ యూ ఫీల్ వైల్ వేరింగ్ ద compression garments?
It's good actually to wear a compression garment, very necessary, because your stitches, there are a lot of stitches, but it's okay. It's a part and parcel of the treatment. So those stitches will pain if you are moving around. So the compression garment helps you to control the movement, hold it in place, and it gives you relaxation. You can sleep, you'll not get hurt, or you'll not feel the pain that much because it holds it. And then you already have your pain medication to help you also, right? So both together help you a lot in controlling your pain or movement, because pain because of the movement. I think must for a couple of days. And the quality, when you wear the compression garment without it, and some people want, no, I don't want to wear that compression garment,
correct.
and I just want to go with my regular brassiere. But no, I don't think it should be the case. You should wear it because that helps you to hold your pain and also your breast in place, and
Like,
it will help
I
you
want
heal.
you to explain that, because I can explain n number of advantages of a compression garment, but that coming from a patient's point of view, like how did you feel wearing a compression garment is valuable thing to other patients. It's a
That's
very
right.
great support.
Yes, it's
And,
very big support it gives you to your breast, because they'll hang and you have stitches, and imagine that pain if you're moving around. So I think it's better to always have a compression garment in place. Don't ever go for your normal braces for a month or so until most of your stitches are healed, I believe. So I think that's a good choice to have it.
Good. Then how were your post-op visits? అంటే ఎప్పుడెప్పుడు పిలిచారు మిమ్మల్ని? Was it comfortable to come travel with all your compression garments, your surgery and all? Was it comfortable?
It was little painful, especially on all your road bumps. But other than that, if you are coming to the hospital in the right way. Anyway, I had the first visit after 5 days.
Okay.
Fifth day was my first visit. Then every 3 days I came, and then after that it was weekly and 10-day visits.
Okay.
And I was surprised that the number of visits also were less. It did not require much of monitoring. Once you go through this surgery, it's not like every day you're worried what might happen. Yeah, there were complications, I wouldn't deny that, because I had a little complication. As you said, it's part of the surgery. It's a part of healing procedure, because there's a lot of tissue that you have taken out, or the fat that you have taken out. But that's 1 or 2 complications we had, but that is within the means. And I think people should not get scared about even small infections or not. That's part of and parcel of any surgery that you go through, and this is no it's not something very different from the normal surgeries, right? So you have to understand it's all good. So my visits were very helpful, and every visit I came, I gained my confidence. Every time I came, said, oh, you're healing wonderfully, you look beautiful, and you look at your size. And I was very happy with this. I actually was telling you that I want lesser than what you have given me. But he said, no, a woman needs that. And I loved the way you told me about it.
I considered like every woman should have like aesthetically pleasing breasts.
Correct.
And complete గా తీసేయాల్సిన అవసరం కూడా లేదు. Give you a very good result, which are more youthful, round and elevated. చేయగలము అన్నప్పుడు that's the better option.
That's absolutely. That's what every time I came, I felt better about myself. I felt better about what I got. And
That's
I'm
nice.
happy about it. So
Okay.
all the visits were very helpful. Especially I should commend the team that you have, not just you both because you lead from the front, but your team behind makes this even more positive experience, and compassionate and empathetic way they approach you as if you're a family, and the way they help you throughout your process. I was like fed like a small baby by those little girls you had as your team members. I'm really, really
So I
happy.
agree. Ante as one person ga idem cheyalemu. It's a teamwork.
Yeah, it's a
we all
teamwork.
coordinate, and then we try to help our patients.
Yeah, all your team is wonderful, I tell
Thank you.
All.
You so much. So, and then you had little complication. What is that, and how did you heal from that?
So a couple of stitches came out, and then there was a lot of fuss. I was like worried about. I mean, it was looking very scary to me when I looked into the mirror.
Correct.
And all. But then I came to you. You told me it's not infection, but the fat that you have removed. Now your nerves get cut. What is breast? This is nothing but fat, tissue, and then nerves, nothing more than that, right? So when you do this surgery, there's definitely an aspect of that fat or the tissue lying behind, and the nerves not supplying it blood, so that will degenerate. So that causes this white patches like infection around the stitches. Yeah, it will look little gory when you look at it, but it's not to be worried about. It will go away on its own with little more, work, little infection ointments and all that you give. That's it. It just took me, say, about 15 days for it to completely heal. So it's just part and parcel of your treatment. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah. To summarize that was called a wound dehiscence. Whenever we suture to the incision line, sometimes some part of it can break down and cause that wound dehiscence. Okay. So that was the issue that you faced, and then it healed now, right?
Yeah, it did. It did.
Okay.
Completely.
Were you worried about the wound or something?
Yeah, initially, because I kept telling everybody I have a very bad infection and all, and then I came rushing to you saying, see, I have an, you were like, come on, this is okay, it'll go away. Right? That's very necessary with a patient, because you hype, oh, this happened, chudam, we'll take care of it. Don't hurry it up, just take it as a normal part of your procedure, that's it. It'll happen, it'll go. Your doctors know better than you, so trust them. That's what I believe.
Thank you. So post-operatively, మీకు ఏమైనా ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ వచ్చినా అంటే ఆర్ పీపుల్ కీప్ కాలింగ్ యూ, రైట్? వాజ్ ఇట్ డిస్టర్బింగ్ ఆర్ కంఫర్టింగ్ మాకు కాల్ చేయడం కానీ టు ఆస్క్ అబౌట్ యూ? అండ్ ఇఫ్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ ఇష్యూస్ మాకు కాల్ చేస్తే రెస్పాన్స్ ఎలా ఉండేది, అండ్ హౌ వర్ యూ ట్రీటెడ్?
There was always a positive approach from your team. It's not like they'll call you 100 times, right? So you have a fixed appointment, after consultations, post-operative consultations that you have. So they regularly follow it up to 1 or 2 days before. They used to call and say, you're available on this time, ma'am is also waiting for you. And that kind of, it's the best part of the journey that I had with Sculpt Aesthetics is you, ma'am, and Jagdish sir. It's always like you're waiting for your patient to know their status, how they are doing, are they doing well? You called us, you talked to us, are you feeling well? That is very important in a patient's journey, which I've seen it lacking in many other hospitals. I've been through hospitals in my, fair share of hospitals in my journey, but this was one kind of an experience, and I'm very, very thankful for that on-time response. And even if I chat with you, you were there. I chat with them, they were there, and they were coordinating between you and me.
Yes.
And ensuring that I go through the post operative procedures in time. And I'm happy about that procedures and everything, the way your team has come to us.
Okay, nice. When did you go back to work after your surgery?
It took me 1.5 months. Actually, I started working from home almost 2 weeks after. Okay, because I had this compression bra and I was sitting at home and I was able to do my work. And you wouldn't believe I cooked 1 week. So people should feel confident. It's just pain, right? Okay. It's just pain. So you have your pain medications, your quality of life, your movement is not hindered. Except that pain and your doubts, your own doubts. The doctor is confident about her surgery, okay, but it's your doubt that how is it going to come, how am I going into the society, how is it going to be taken. Apart from that, you are good to go and walk as a normal person. It's just 2 weeks time, because that pain, and sometimes you feel sleepy, okay, because of that pain medications that you have for a period of a month or so. But other than that, I think you're good to go back to work after 4 weeks, 5 weeks max.
Okay. So initial 2 weeks you were taking complete
rest.
And then
That
after
is
that you
necessary
started
also,
working.
yeah.
Okay.
You advised me that I can go, but I didn't have confidence.
Okay. That's fine.
But I think 2 weeks is minimum time you should give your body to heal.
Yes. So ఇప్పటికి ఎన్ని మంత్స్ అయింది మీకు సర్జరీ అయ్యి?
ఇప్పుడు 2 months పాస్ అయిపోయింది.
ఓకే.
అండ్ పెయిన్స్ కొంచెం టచ్కి ఉన్నాయి. సో లిటిల్ హార్డ్నెస్ ఉంది బ్రెస్ట్లో, ఒక సైడ్ బ్రెస్ట్లో.
ఓకే.
Then there is little scarring which should be taken care of if you are in younger age. ఇప్పుడు మా ఏజ్కి దాని గురించి అంత ఆలోచించాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. బట్ going forward, I think for younger kids, women especially, I think they should take care of it little. And that also, those facilities also you have it sculpt. So you can definitely come back here and get it to a better shape and color.
Correct. So what changes did you observe post surgery, and how did that impact your day-to-day life and your confidence?
Okay. I'll be very raw and honest in this. Number one, my quality of life definitely improved, okay, because I have less pain now, okay, and definitely your bra size decreases,
okay,
and it is much comfortable now.
Okay.
That is second advantage. The third one being that you are more confident
Okay.
when you go out, okay. The materialistic aspect of this is good dresses.
Okay, that's
You can
nice.
wear all your old ones,
Yes.
your prized possessions, garments and all. And the fourth thing is, going forward, you will have less hassle with your life. That
Okay.
is the most important thing. For young women, I think, I have to tell this. You do not have partners in your life, so that's a different story. But with partners in life also, yeah, there'll be some physical differences you will note, because there'll be less sensation. That might affect, your familial life a little bit. But going forward, you have to be rest assured that your body is a magical one. So it will heal itself. You will get that sensation back. How much, how little, I cannot guarantee, because everybody goes through different phases
Correct.
of healing and all that stuff, right? So you have to give it time. And if you find that you might have to come back and get an opinion from your doctor, definitely do that. But overall, you will have a very, very good life, and you should understand that you should not be ashamed of this surgery. Your society is not your benchmark. It's your quality of life which is your benchmark. Your family is your benchmark. Your family supports you. You get support from your doctor. That's the end of this. Who watches you? How do you have to go and tell it to your society, your family, of other, extended family, friends, relatives? They don't have to know about it. It's you, your happiness, your body, your life, your quality of life. That's the end. So don't have apprehensions, don't worry about the society. Come, try to understand about this procedure, know whether it is needed for you, then go for it if it is needed. Otherwise, the doctor will definitely suggest a better way of controlling your pains, or how you need to reduce your breast, because breast reduction is no more a cosmetic surgery in today's life. Yeah, enhancement definitely might be, and in some cases definitely not. It's a medical reason why people go through that, but breast reduction definitely happens for most medical issues nowadays.
Correct.
Because hormonal imbalance with the food we eat, with the lifestyle that we have, are definitely impacting a woman's breast. For sure. The weight, the breast and everything. You have to understand that this is a normal procedure. Like you have a heart problem, you have a liver problem,
Correct.
you have a kidney problem, you have a breast problem. Go address it.
Yes.
as a normal human being. You don't have to feel shy about it. You, your doctor, your family, that's the end of it. Go ahead and do it and get a better life.
Correct.
I would suggest.
Then how did your husband support your decision? Like, was it a combined decision or you had to explain him something? Was he
Yeah.
supportive?
Initially, he was not. He was like every man in India. For them, I don't know. I wouldn't talk in the wrong way, but for men, it's like something, bigger or better kind of understanding. But then I have to explain to him, like, big is better for you, for men, but for a woman, it's a pain. You have to understand, if I'm not suffering, I wouldn't go for it. I'm suffering. So you need to support me by being there with me in this decision, in this process. So he was very supportive. He didn't understand because he's a kind of a different person,
Yes.
his upbringing, because all men are not brought up in a very broad-minded environment, right? So you have to, as a woman, you have to explain why you have to go through this, why you need to take up this surgery and all. Yeah, then he kind of came around.
Yes.
He came for the surgery, but he was too scared to see that. But they will support you. Give them the right
Correct.
understanding.
That's what
Yeah.
like. That's the answer I want the people to know. These days, I see many men accompanying women for breast
Absolutely.
reduction.
Absolutely.
Support of the husbands, the boyfriends, the fiancés.
Absolutely.
So men are also very supportive these days. As
Yes.
I see your husband also
Yeah.
in your post-op visits, during your surgery, after your surgery. So we can always discuss this issue with our partners and
Yeah,
then go ahead with the surgery.
It's just a mutual understanding.
Correct.
It's not that you'll ruin your physical intimacy or anything. It is not like that. You still continue your life. Yeah, maybe a little different from what you were before, but that's not going to hinder, because that's not the only part in your body, ladies. So wake up.
Yeah. So the one, will you recommend the same procedure to other women having similar kind of issues?
Definitely, I would suggest, please do take notice of why you are not feeling well, because we women have this tendency to bear a lot of pain. But why do you have to do it when there is a procedure where it can alleviate your pain, right? So better go for the surgery. First of all, I would always advise, go for a consultation, get your family support, bring them together for these consultations. Okay, beat kids also need to understand what your mother goes through, why she is going through this, because boys especially, when you have grown up boys, in my age I have a very 28-year-old son, so it's a little embarrassing, right, to speak in front of, but it's not like that in every household, right? The kids are also understanding. My son was very understanding. Actually, it's my son who got me all for my post consultation trips and all. He was like taking care of me very well. So even my younger one, he could understand that I needed that. It's how you approach your family, your kids, make them understand, because this will make them better towards their future partners also. When you have boys,
Correct.
Okay, they understand, they need to understand a woman.
Correct.
First and foremost, whether it's a mother or a sister
Agreed.
or anybody else, they have to understand. So they were
100%.
very, very supportive. My older one, God bless his soul, but he was very, very sweet with me. He used to cook and everything. That's how your family
Yes.
should support you, or your
To come
husband.
together, yeah.
Come together, give your mom that space, give your sister or your partner that space, so that she can be herself, she can have a better quality of life, and ultimately it's you who are going to benefit out of it, right? She's a better person now. She won't be into the depression, she won't feel shy, she is not going into the party, she is not mingling with everybody. Now she goes very confidently. She flaunts herself. So that's what is ultimate game of breast reduction. It's just not for, the pain also. Pain is the major part of it, but the advantages, the offset that you get out of that surgery are way more than that pain. So go for it, ladies. You're going to have a happy life.
So if you have to myth one myth that you have to bust about cosmetic surgery, what would that be?
Cosmetic surgery always is not about your looks. It's about your health and your quality of life. So when your life is at stake, when your happiness is at stake, this is a place you come for. You should definitely go for it when required. And nowadays you have such wonderful procedures. Like I told you, I was surprised that it's just a couple of hours surgery and you just go back home in one day. Normally it's like scary to have a, one scratch on your body and you're like scared for help. But with such a, it's a huge surgery, I might have to add. It is definitely a huge surgery, but the complications are so very less as compared to others. I don't know about liposuction and I will not say, but for me, breast reduction, okay, you have done a great job of doing it in the right way, counseling
Yes.
me and making me go through the procedure and coming out of it with flying colors. And I think it's a wonderful journey. Every woman who has this problem, I'm telling you, is just a simple game of surgery. You're out and you're happy. So go for it.
Yeah, good. And the last question, was it very costly? Is it only for the rich people? Was it affordable? What's your experience?
Cosmetic surgery, you tell me which surgery is not costly or which surgery is cheap. It's not about that cost or anything, but you have to understand everything has a cost. When you come to sculpt, you'll definitely find that there is a rationale in what they're charging for. It's not about that hype that you notice outside, oh, this is cosmetic, we're going to change you for your life and that's why you need so much of money. It's not like that. They're pure humans. They're empathetic, sympathetic, and they tell you, okay, this is what it is, this is a cost. And they will not charge you 1 rupee extra for whatever, beyond that what is required for this. That's what I liked about, because every time you come, they say, oh, this, that, do this, do that. That was not the case here. It's like, this is the price, you get the best out of it. These are the surgery after post-operative cost, and that's all. And I didn't have to spend a fortune doing this, which is the best part of it. So I would advise definitely. I don't know about others, but what experience I've got in terms of quality of, support or the pricing was the best in the world for me. And I'm so happy with Sculpt. And you, Suma ma'am, Suma ma'am and Jagdish, please, Jagdish sir, both of them are amazing human beings. I think anybody who will come in contact with them will keep laughing for the rest of their life. That's kind of beauty about this Sculpt. I've known doctors. Nowadays you find many doctors who are like to the patient, but you go a extra step to make us all feel comfortable, not feel awkward about this situation. You're so clinical in dealing with us. We don't feel ashamed about it. Being standing, for every woman, it's a thing that you can't stand in front of others like that. But I've not felt that. I felt, okay, I'm in front of doctors or, people who are trying to make me better. That's what you need to have from a doctor, and you gave it for us. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much for telling us and our patients, our future patients, all the young women having these kind of problems. Because coming from your mouth, it gives a lot of confidence to other young and other women having similar kind of issues with heavy breasts and facing so many issues these days.
Correct.
So breast reduction is no more cosmetic, it's functional surgery. Yeah, and thank you so much. The interview was wonderful. It was all about you, and we wanted your journey to be portrayed as a podcast so that people would come forward for breast related issues in future. And we have to somehow cut down the inhibitions that women have in India. So thanks a lot for sharing your experience. Not all women who undergo surgery have that courage to come in front of the camera and tell them, yes, I got my breast reduction done. And so proud of you. Thank you so much.
That pride you have in me is you're one of the reasons for it. But thank you for taking time to, do this interview to make more women aware of this surgery. And make their lives better, change their lives for better. I believe they would now come out, and they should actually come out, go forward, think about how your life will change. Have a discussion at least, at least come out and explain your pain. If not the surgery, there are other ways that you can help yourself. So please do take a step forward and make your lives better.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We try to protect your privacy, and then so we are not showing your face. Thank you so much for coming here and sharing your thoughts, your experience, your journey, and your success story. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.